Boo! Y'all, and I'm back with another motherfucking video. In today's video, this is gonna be a story time on when I let a motherfucking fuck nigga hold my car. Another motherfucking video. Trying to get myself together. I haven't been in front of the camera in like a minute. Ugh, just so ugh. What's up, y'all? And I'm back with another motherfucking video. And in today's video, we're gonna be talking about a story time on when I lost my car twice. A dumber homicide. So boom, let's get into it. So I got my car, if I'm not mistaken, I got my car like November 27th of 2019 when I got my Q60, which I'll insert a picture right here. All right, so I'm gonna put everything kind of like a sequential order. I'm gonna try my best to remember everything. I'm gonna keep some things out because it's public and you know, yeah, so. The ones that get it, and the ones that don't. So, let me start with January of 2020. I had moved out and moved into my own apartment. And so basically, before I even say all that, I already had my plans in my mindset of like what I wanted to do as far as like, you know, my next move, my next stepping stone. I wanted to get out of my sedan because at that time I had a Infiniti Q50, and I had been just wanting something different, but just didn't know what. And then I just had a little theme for a coupe for a little minute, and it's just like I kept saying I'm going to get that car, that Q60. I'm going to get that car. Like I was not playing when I meant I was gonna get that car. So I got that car. November came. I got that car. So I'm gonna skip back to I moved into so I told you about my stepping stone, what I wanted to do. So January came, boom. After I got November came, let me say November 1st came, got the car. Boom. Next year came of 2020. January came, I got the apartment. We're in like March. I remember this like yesterday, dog, cause it cringes in the back of my mind. Y'all ever have a motherfucking like incident that occurs and it stick to you like this? It feel like it happened yesterday because I am just it stuck to me. So you gonna see why it stick to you, why it would stick to me, why did it stick to me? Because like shit that happened that's currently still happening is just like is the reasons why you could just never forget no shit like that. It's just crazy. So March 15th of 2020 was spring break. So this is what happened. I went to South Beach and I had a fucking ball. I left my car home at my apartment, at that time I had a 1-bedroom, 1.5 bathroom apartment. My friend, you know, I be saying that I got my nice 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment. You know about that. Shout out to your ass if your ass watching this tape. But where we at? So March 15th of 2020 was spring break. So I was in Miami chilling. Left my car home. Yada 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 yada. We gonna call this person Toxic. That's what we're gonna name him. So Toxic called and asked. Well, before I left the house, Toxic wanted to use a car to go, you know, do whatever Toxic do. So me and Toxic, we had that arrangement of, you know, you can have a call, whatever, while I'm at South Beach. Have my car back whenever I get back, So I probably was at South Beach having a ball, you know, drinking, having a good time. Like I got a couple of clips from some girls that I met in that's from Chicago. So shout out to the Chicago people. I'm gonna insert that clip right here as well. But all that happened. Had fun, had a good time at South Beach, and did my little thug thizzle or whatever. Had a fucking ball drinking all that goddamn Hennessy. So I get back home, y'all, bro. I get back home. I don't know what time it is. It's probably like about 2, 3 a.m. whatever. So I'm about to go to sleep, whatever. I get in the house. I probably go to sleep. I'm asleep. I give it like, not even gonna lie, it's probably like 5 something in the morning, 5:30 in the morning. I instantly wake up when I got that call. I don't know what type of like body moment I was in at the time, or that type of like sleeping on I was on, but my energy, I was up. Usually I be dead after that. And I see y'all ass, I see anybody in the morning, I'm gone like side. That's it. Everybody, anybody that know, after I leave that club, it's a wrap. I'm going to bed. Or after I leave from drinking, period. Once I get home, I'm ready to go to sleep. You ain't gonna see me till the next morning. So I instantly wake up. I look around the whole house. Toxic ain't here. So you know, my car not here, Toxic not here. I get on the phone. What? Where you at? Where my car? Where you at? And it's the how the Toxic answer the phone was like, hello, and I'm like, where you at? Where you at? Where, like, y'all don't understand that moment. That moment was just like, what the fuck? Where the fuck you at? Where the fuck is my car? Where's you at? Where's my car? And I'm not even gonna lie. At that point in my life, and at that time, I didn't give a fuck about you. Where's my car? I don't give a fuck. It was. So anybody that's watching this, viewer discretion advised. Don't listen to me. I'm just telling the story. I am a mature person now, and I'm not on that. No cap. But I didn't give a fuck. I don't care. Hurt, injured, pain. Your leg could be stuck on your neck. Give me my car. The same way I gave it to you is the same way I need it back. Fuck all that shit that you talk about. But I got better. I got better. So, we on the phone. All I know is we over here discussing how he over here, Toxic over here moping and crying on my phone, but I'm over here yelling, where you at? Where you at? I gotta go to work in the morning. Where's you at? I gotta go to work in the morning. Where's you at? You knew I had to go to work in the morning. Where you at? Like, I'm on the phone doing all that. Like, where you at? I gotta go to work in the morning. I'm not here to play none of these games. Like, where's you at? Where's my car? Where's my car? Doing all that. Like, where's my car? I like, if you want to borrow my car, you want to do this, you want to do that with my car, just be on point the same way I was on point for you. So boom. As I'm doing all that, and it's all that, and on the phone with all that, I don't want to hear none of that. I hear like somebody in the background talking. It ended up being a police officer. After I like realized he's trying to tell me my car's in an accident, he couldn't get out the car, he stuck, the door won't open, this, the third. I'm just over here losing my motherfucking mind, because bitch, I gotta go to work in the morning. That's all I'm thinking about is like work, car, work, pay this apartment, work, home. I got bills. I'm not here to play none of these games over a borrow, over let me use your car. You see how things you do for people just could fuck up and end for you? So, as I'm on the phone, pasting around the house, like I'm dead ass just walking around the house, just trying to wrap all this around. Like, what the fuck? How did this happen? What's going on? Like, why me? Like, I just moved into here. I just got this car. Like, it's always something after something after something. I'm just over here just having flashbacks. It's just over here throwing me the hell off. So, he ended up sending me the location. I don't know why she did that. Okay, so Toxic ended up sending me the location, and I didn't know who to call at the time. Like, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what possessed me, y'all. Shout out to Shonda. Rest in peace to Shonda. Forever in my heart. I don't know what possessed me to call her at 5 o'clock in the morning, like 5:30 a.m. So, mind you, she picked up on like the first and second ring, and I'm like, what the man? And then what made it, to top it all off, what made it even worse was she wasn't even home. She answered, it's like, it's music playing in the background. I'm like, where you at? So I'm in the club. What's up? You know me, I'm out of my drunk thing. I'm half, well, I was asleep, so I was up at the time, like, you know, I got that adrenaline pumping in my system. So I'm just like, what the fuck? Scratch all that. I just got to it. Like, I need you. I really need you. Like, where you at? What club you at? I want to see how far it was. Had to send the location or whatever. It wasn't too far from my house, actually. I think it was like 25 minutes. Like 15 minutes, actually. 20 minutes. But at the time, when I told her what happened, how my car been in an accident, but my car all the way into Miami, and I realized, like, from where the club was to that, and like, you know how you be here, and then you need to go there, and then your friend here. So it's like that back and forth. It was like that type of moment. So you gotta go here to come get me all the way over there, just go way back over there, and then you live here to just bring me back way low. So it's like that type of moment. So I didn't know. I didn't want her to do none of that. At that time, I was just like, I really don't even want you to do that. She's like, boy, I'm coming. Mom, she was all tipsy and everything. Promise she made it to my house in about 15 minutes. So, so at that time, we got back on the phone with Toxic. Toxic's on the way to the hospital. Left my car. Fuck my car. What? Go. I'm like, no, you need to drive my car. You need to drive my car home. You need to drive my car home. What do you mean it's been an accident? Damn. This shit here is flashbacks after a motherfucker, because I'm just trying to help hit it. So we this is crazy, y'all. Okay, so I never ended up making it to my car that moment. So when she ended up making it to when Shonda ended up making it to my house, she ended up taking me to the hospital where Toxic was. So I get to the hospital, we find a parking or whatever. Man, I instantly jump out and I'm just walking. At that time, that's when COVID was going on, when they was doing, like, trying to do the most, when everything was like outside and stuff, and you had to get like the test scan and everything before you could come in. So we did all that, and then as soon as we got in, I'm rushing in with energy. Toxic wanted to call the nurse told me, call the police for me to get me escort out, but it's just like, what happened? What happened? You, like, police coming in with tickets to provide Toxic, so I'm just like, it looks like you're at fault. What happened? What was you doing in Miami? Because last time I checked, you were supposed to be with your family members. What was you doing in Miami? But that's my whole thing. You're all the way in a whole nother city that you have nowhere you're supposed to be with my vehicle, and then you see what happens, and I'm left to deal with it. Fucked up. Don't take my car where you're not supposed to be. And if you was gonna take my car somewhere you're supposed to be, call me, let me know. That's what happens when you try to do shit behind somebody's back. Fucked up. But hey, I'm gonna fast forward to when Toxic get escorted at the hospital. Like, the minute the Toxic get escorted out of the hospital, I don't know, I just was never done asking questions because I got escorted out, no cap. So I don't know what, it's just like, with me, I'm just ready to hit something. So I just end up popping the motherfucking the damn discharge papers and the tickets and everything Toxic just literally got from the police and the nurses and shit. And the air, and it literally, y'all, it literally just flew up into the fucking air and really just blew into the lake. And he was like, Toxic, like, and I'm just like, fuck, what you want me to do? My car. Fuck them papers. At that time, that's how I was feeling. So, boom, we get in the car, and at that time, it's like coming up to like 8 o'clock in the morning. Mind y'all, Shonda left the club at like 5, 6 o'clock, whatever, and got to me. So all that time has passed because, you know, we had to do all that travel time. And I'm just like, man, I gotta get you home. Like, this is not even her problem, yada, yada, yada. So what I had to do was I went right to Enterprise to get a rental. I gotta think quick, gotta, survive and let this girl go home. So, scratch that. Before I get there, I wanted to see the car. So I had Toxic end up taking me to where the car was located. And as soon as I seen the car, I was just another incident, my crazy ass. If you know me, it's just... So boom, we get to Enterprise. And I, check out for the rental or whatever. So we driving down the street and we back on this topic again. Like, we back on this topic. I didn't know what was you doing in Miami with my car, Toxic. Well, what's in Miami with my car? Like, if you was not in Miami, you was just where you're supposed to be. This incident could have been avoided, and just this whole situation just could never have went. You know why? Like, y'all, why I'm just like so pressure on that Miami situation. You think about it. Prior to the whole conversation, it was I left my fucking car home to go to South Beach. South Beach is already in Miami. If I wanted to take my car to Miami, I would have just went to Miami with my car to South Beach, and my car would have never been in an accident because it would have been with me, the owner, chilling. So it's like, what was you doing in Miami? You was not supposed to be in Miami with my car, Toxic. So that's, as we're driving, just the questions not, like, I don't give a fuck. At that time, I didn't care about, like, the pain or nothing. It's just like, these questions you're not understanding from a person that owns a vehicle, a possession, and, like, that's his only vehicle. I got my rent to pay, and I got my car to pay. My job about 45 minutes away from my goddamn house. How I'm gonna get to work? Uber about $25, $30 just to get there, back and forth. You think I got that, and I'm already doing that in gas? No. I like to move how I want to move. So if you can't ever understand that somebody's pain and frustration from that, don't borrow nobody's car. Don't borrow nobody's car. Whoever watching this, don't borrow nobody's car. If you feel like you can't pay for something you could do on somebody's shit, don't borrow nobody's car. That's just simple facts. Like, don't do what you don't want done to you. And it's like, and if you do want it, expect the consequences that's gonna come with it. Because don't do nobody like that. So back to where I was. So me and Toxic in a car, and Shonda's behind us. We're driving down the street, and I'm sitting there trying to ask these questions. These questions not getting answered. So I don't know what just got into me, and I just like hit Toxic, like boom, like stop playing with me. The old me was just so wild, and I'm just so thankful for growth, y'all. But so a little bit of growth, but just a little bit. Just I'm getting there. Just don't try me or test me. So that happened. I ended up having to stop the car because Toxic hit back. We over there in the fight, so I immediately pull over to the car, and I just oh my god. So I just put the car in park. I'm not sure if I had went around the car, ran around and grabbed him out, or he had just ended up getting out. But no. I think Toxic ended up getting out the car, and Toxic was trying to like move away from me, but I was just not letting it have it. Like, we finna go blow for blow, throw for throw. I don't care if you're in pain. I'm just upset right now. So after Shonda finally realized, we pulled over, and we had the incident. We literally sitting there fighting outside, and it was like we pulled over, cars sitting there flying by. It was like a diner. People were sitting there eating their food, just sitting there watching it, getting their pure entertainment on. Like, it was just a lot going on. Shonda get out the car, and she just trying to help the whole situation. Lord, I don't know. It was just so crazy back then. It's the GTA game for me in the background. Don't mind that if y'all hear that. That's best friend on the game. All right, y'all. So he ended up getting in the car with Shonda, and we ended up going back to my house. Boom. So we get to my house, and I don't know. That's it. I want to keep some stuff out. Cause some stuff I can't just bring. I'm gonna keep it. That is the story time on when I first had my car in an accident. And now let's go ahead and go to the double homicide of when I ended up taking that car, the same car that was into the accident, and I ended up paying for it out of pocket myself. Y'all, I had to end up paying $10,000 just to fix that damn car. Just to come and wrap around 2 months later and wreck it my damn self. Double homicide. Like, what type of shit is that? So, I remember this day as well. Not like it was yesterday, but it's because it's still a little blurred to me in the back of my mind. It's like a little bits and pieces there, but I'm going to do the best I can to let y'all know what the fuck was going on. So, y'all, March 15th was when the car got into an accident. And it was one of my friend's birthday parties when I actually got the car fixed from the 10,000. I don't remember that day. I'm going to say like June, July. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, January, March, April, May. So, like, May or whatever, I'm not sure, but I just know that it got wrecked in July. Oh, I'm stupid. Whatever. So, July 2020, we're still living the COVID ball life. Like, I promise y'all, my life was a movie every fucking day. We was drinking every fucking day. Like, I promise y'all, if I had thought about picking up the camera for y'all, I would have did it, but I just didn't have no intentions on picking up the camera and recording. But July 9th, if I'm not mistaken, we went to a pool party, me and all my friends, associates, party people, Hennessy lovers, Douce lovers, Patron lovers, everybody from the city that just went to that pool party know about this night, because it was a good night. Besides when I fucked up. We went to the pool party, yada yada yada, drinking. They was smoking, I don't smoke, but I was drinking, I was drinking Hennessy, I was drinking Douce. I was drinking Remy. I was drinking Hennessy, Douce, Remy. I think I had some Patron. Hennessy, Douce, Remy, Patron. I don't know. I just know I had 7 different types of liquors that night. What was I thinking? I don't know. Will I do it again? Hell yeah. I was on like 7 different types of liquors. So 7 different types of liquors and the pool. That's just a wishy-washy, mixy ass situation. So, literally, y'all, soon as the pool party was over, I got in my car, whatever, ready to go. Didn't think nothing of it because I never actually was drinking before and was like literally consistently being in the pool. Like, I've been in the pool and, drank before, but chlorine, pool, liquor, all that bullshit, body, it don't mix. Behind the wheel, don't drink and drive. I don't want nobody to do that, please, ever. If you feel intoxicated, please don't get behind the wheel. Let your friend drive, or you'll be telling a story like this, even if you to have one. I feel like I'm lucky enough and blessed enough to share my story, and I would love to share it for y'all. Don't drink. This was the worst decision ever, and I'm still sad and heartbroken to this day because I literally paid $10,000 cash for 2 months later for the car to wind up looking exactly how it was left when Toxic left it to me. So it's just like, you gotta do better than that. And that opened up my mind to a lot. To everything, because it's like the things I wanted versus the new lifestyle I just provided myself. It just was. You want your shit to last, or you want to keep getting a car. So at that time, that's what type of moment I was in. But shit, how I'm feeling right now, I feel like shit. I should have got the shit that wasn't gonna last, cause baby, fucking this bitch ain't gonna last either. All right, so where I'm at. So we end up leaving the pool party, and one of my friends that drive a cruise ended up taking off, probably going like, I ain't gonna lie, probably like 100 down this little narrow little road, this little one-way road like this, like that. So as we're driving, it's like hell of us, probably like 7, 8, 10 of us, cars deep, but it's only me and my friend Reese in the car. So we're driving. And he ended up, you know, cutting through cars. I'm cutting. Mind you, I'm on this liquor, on this chlorine. I feel like it was the chloride that got me. That's what really got me. Because, don't tell nobody, I can drink and drive. I mean, I don't drink and drive, but I get home safely after the club. I'm going to just say that. Just this time with the pool, I know not to go back to that pool. I know not to go to no pool parties, okay? I just know not to go to no pool parties. That's all I'm going to say. Cut! So as we're on that narrow road, he cutting in and out of all them cars. This one particular time where a car was coming as he's trying to cut around a car. So he got this little smallest little cruise. He goes, and by the time I'm trying to go ahead and hit them little brakes, I'm just already, you know, I'm already in the other lane that I'm not supposed to be in. The way that's going that way when I'm going this way. So by the time, you know, he got through his little cut, the gap closed. And I was getting out of I was getting out of the pool, so my head was low-key like spinning and shit. So I can't really get that. I couldn't get the gap closure right. So I ended up swooping back in the thing and trying to hit the brakes. But since he ended up gapping her, the car in front of him hit the brakes and then was mushing the brakes so damn much. By the time it was time for me to brake, I didn't hit the extender of the brakes. I was just like going like that instead of just trying to stomp on it and going something like that. You know, reaction time was just so off. That's why I don't want nobody to drink and drive. And just, if you cannot drive, please don't drive. Just have one of your friends drive, because you will just still have your vehicle. Exactly. You won't have nothing to say. Like I don't have nothing to say. I'm just left with nothing to say because I love the fuck out of my car, and I knew for a fact I always wanted my car. Like that's why I fixed it. When the insurance claimed it was a total loss and they was taking it, I'm no, y'all not taking my car. I'm gonna fix it. This ain't nothing. I'm like, y'all looking at them pictures, y'all know that shit was, to me, that wasn't a lot to fix. So that's why I fixed it. And then for it to happen again, and then the reason why I didn't keep it this time is because like the wheel was off this time. It's like that's more work, and then how I drive, I don't trust it. I'd rather just get out of it. And I ended up just getting into a Honda 3 days later because I knew with that. Well, I was looking at BMWs and stuff. I had actually set up an appointment and did the application to get it and stuff. But it was just something that was off and weird. I just wasn't feeling like I needed to get it. And then I already had a BMW, by the way. If you know me, I had one. And I don't know, I just hear a lot of stories about just blowing a transmission, just how I drive. I just would hate for that to happen. You know, once again, I'm far away from home, my job far as well. So it's like I was trying to just think smart, but I want something fast too. And I knew with the Honda, it got a little geek to it, a little geek, like. So yeah, that is the story time of the dumbest homicide of how I lost both of my cars. If you enjoyed this story time, comment down below if you would like to know more about my personal life. Don't forget to follow me on all my social medias. The link will be in the description below. Go ahead and click that link. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.